Hey guys, Charlie here. Welcome back to Prison Architect. This episode is going to be all about protecting Scott Gordon. Yep, I said that correctly. That's not a typo in my speech. That's a legit thing. We have to protect him. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you didn't watch the last episode, and you need to watch the last episode in order to know what the hell's going on. Let's get that chair installed. We need Gordon to be happy and healthy and all that stuff, and the only way we're going to do that is by essentially isolating him from the rest of the population that wants to kill him. Now the problem is, he's in Supermax. There are other Supermax prisoners. Patterson is also a federal witness. And both of them are getting out of the prison legally in 96 hours. So long as they're alive. So, I need to protect them. Now my plan with this is to do really short bursts, okay, of lockdown. All right, so what I'm going to do is I have these three guys on permanent lockdown right now. They're not gang leaders, so I can do that, not a problem. If they're on permanent lockdown, it means the guards will bring them their food, okay? So I've made this a canteen again. I took it out, I took it away before. I don't know why this is, oh, hang on, wait a minute. It's probably logistics, food, yeah. Like this. There. So how this works is, if they're in permanent lockdown, the guards will bring them their meal during eat time, okay? Which means these three guys are going to have food delivered to them. Now for the gang leaders, I can't put them in permanent lockdown because the whole prison goes nuts. But here's the thing. I just need to keep them separated. So I can put Gordon in permanent lockdown right now. This is his eat time, okay? Now, it's really late at night, so the danger level could be lower because it's really late at night. And it keeps these two separated from each other, okay? So the hope here is that the guards are going to bring them their food, okay? So there's his food, right? He gets food now. It's brought to him. He can eat that food if he wants to. Hopefully he does. When it's no longer his eat time, I take his... When it switches to lockdown, for example, I'm going to switch it back to, oh, it's a 2-hour meal time. Great. So Brown, just to recap here, Patterson is going to do bad things and hopefully get punished for them. I think he's under the camera right now. That's why I can't see him. Yeah, there he is. So he's going to do bad things and get punished for them, and that's fine. He's in permanent lockdown. These two permanent lockdown, which means they're separated from Gordon. To get the gang leaders to be separate from each other, I'm just going to put Gordon on permanent lockdown. That frees up the red... This is Red Gang leader, and Red Gang's the biggest gang, okay? Red Gang's the biggest gang. So now I'm only going to have 21 gang members pissed instead of having both 27 and 21, or just 27. I'm basically trying to make the least amount of people pissed as possible. So the danger level is super high right now because Gordon is on permanent lockdown. He's being punished, right? Super high. The thing is, though, like... You notice there's not a whole lot of frustration because most of the gang members, most of them, are sleeping. Some of them are mad, but most of them are sleeping. You get some people who are a little bit pissed off, like Creaser here. Well, actually, that's not it. That's not the right Creaser. But you get some people that are pissed off about it. But there's nothing I got to do. I got to keep them separated. So what I can do now... As soon as it goes, almost. Now Gordon's got lockup time now. So let's take him off the end. I'll end the punishment. That should bring the danger level down. But he's still going to be in his cell, right? So I'm trying to isolate him and keep him isolated at all times so that no other prisoners can touch him. Because as a federal witness, he's going to draw, I guess you could call this aggro. He's going to draw aggro from the other prisoners. Other prisoners are going to want to get him more than anyone else because he's a federal witness. Even Brown, who's not really all that violent, but Brown might want to do it too. So now he's got yard time. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to expand yard time, okay? So right now Supermax yard time is actually 2 hours, which is great. I like that. What's the temperature outside right now? It's not the warmest times, so it's pretty cold actually. All right. Luckily, this next eat period and the eat periods during the day when everyone else is awake, they're only 1 hour eat periods. So I won't have to keep him punished, right, for 2-hour periods. It'll only be 1-hour periods. So it's kind of just like playing the clock, right? We watch the dark red, right, and then we say, oh, now Patterson keeps acting up, and honestly, I couldn't care less if that guy dies. I just couldn't. I mean, whatever. I mean, he's a federal witness, so I do want to pass the court date thing, but I can't put him in protective. There's no way he would destroy everyone and get out. So, all right. So, I guess we'll just let this play on a little bit longer. The next eat time is at 7. It goes from 7 to 8. So, let this play on. Go to 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, etc. And we're going to do this for 3 days. More than 3 days, nearly 4 days. That's how long we have to do this for. Which kind of sucks. But to make sure Gordon doesn't get... Alright, now he's got free time right now. Yeah, they're just acting up like crazy. Now you get to see how many times our Supermax people act up on a daily basis. It's pretty nuts. Lots and lots of destruction every single day. And then workmen have to go in and take care of it, but let's close these doors to basically get them more secure over there. There we go. And then I want to get this door put in again, but I could probably just do it like this. Remote door. Like that, I think. Have them put that in. And this is already connected to that, right? Yep, already is. Good. So as soon as they install that door, they'll be able to open it just fine. So that's good. All right, how's your needs? Very well taken care of. He has no needs at all. Perfect. It's exactly what I want to see. It's going to be eat time now. So now it's eat time. This is the most dangerous part of the whole thing, right? Because I have to do this. Put him on lockdown. That's going to prevent him from leaving the cell. Yep. Guards are going to bring him his food. That's weird, but okay. Brown is walking around with a food tray, but alright. I'm going to bring him his food. Hopefully. At some point, they'll bring him his food. There's a riot. Yep. Okay, it's 8 o'clock. Let's get him off of... Let's get the punishment ended. And that pretty much took care of the riot right away. Jesus, this is taking hard. Patterson, seriously. You're about to get out, you stupid idiot. He's 18. And he's been in prison, like, all of his life. So, yeah, I guess he's kind of an idiot. Sleep and safety need. Okay, good. Now he's going to go back out in the yard, and they're separated in the yard. They have their own separate yards. Not a big deal. Pretty fine. Just the way it is. Let's go ahead and lock this shut. Just to make sure none of the other prisoners have any reason to get in there. We're going to lock this shut. Patterson can draw aggro too, but like he just keeps acting up. I'm not sure why his needs are so much higher than Gordon's. I actually don't know that. I need to figure that out. His cell is destroyed. That could explain part of it. Let's give him a radio and the sofa, right? Let's put that in his cell and see if that changes his attitude at all. I also want to get all of this stuff repaired. I put the radios out in the yard, which is kind of interesting. Not sure why I chose to do that. Oh, right. I was trying to create diversity in the values of the cells so that there'd be a different value cell for each of these. And I just did it a little prematurely because the needs, the cell quality ratings and stuff is not actually turned on yet. So I'm also noticing that this isn't working as well as it should be. These doors open for no reason. And that's a little bit... I mean, that doesn't make any sense. These doors just keep opening for no reason at all. So, hang on. What's going on up here? There might be a tunnel there. There's probably a tunnel in here somewhere. No, not dismantle. I just want to search the cell. Thank you. Okay, when is the next eat time for these guys? It is in 10 minutes. So it's at 1 o'clock. So click on Gordon. Put him in permanent lockdown. It's time to eat. Brown is down here. Everyone else is locked up. Except for Patterson, who's an idiot. Yep. Gordon's actually the most docile one in this whole section right now. Surprisingly. Okay, let's go ahead and take him off lockdown. Okay, good. Supermax, yep, good. And now it'll be free time and sleep. And I'll just repeat that process for 3 more days. Jesus. Oh, he didn't actually get any food because this door was locked shut. So let me turn that. Well, I'll unlock it as soon as it becomes sleep time for him. There. Go ahead and unlock it now. Patterson is down here, destroying things. Wow. Why can't I? Because this is damaged. Open. They damaged this. I need all this stuff repaired. Come on, workmen. Where you at? I need you guys. Let's go. Ah, there's a food tray right there. See? That's good. So he's already brought his food into his cell, which is good. All right. Now tonight, what I want to do a couple of things tonight. All right. First thing I want to do is I want to get Gordon. What time are we gonna do? Let's see. I have to balance this. We're gonna take Gordon. Let's do it at. All right. We're gonna start it at 12, I think. We're gonna start this at 12. Nah. I think that'll get in the way of his eat schedule. He just needs sleep. He doesn't need food, so he's fine. I could care less about everyone else's needs right now. Because they're gonna be taken care of. They're on permanent lockdown anyway. They're gonna get taken care of just the same. They're all in solitary now because of all their acting out. Good. Think about what you've done. I think we're going to do our execution tonight. Paul has failed so many times, and he's down to 1%. Let's pause it really quick. He's down to 1%. So we're going to schedule that. That's going to happen tonight. But I need to time it with the rest of the stuff. So what I'm going to do is probably around 10 o'clock. I'm going to go ahead and do that. We're going to start it up. That's when everybody else is basically locked down, I think. It's 10 o'clock. Well, actually, they're all locked down at 8, so I could start it at 8. I actually could start it. Should start it at 8, because then it can be done by 11, and I can go back to the eat schedule and stuff. But during the execution, everyone's on lockdown anyway, right? No prisoners are allowed out of their cells during that, so really nothing will change. So everyone's gonna go back to their cells. I think we're gonna start the process at 9, because they're playing basketball right now, right? They have a coach. Right, they're all playing basketball. They're going to come down here. Some of them are going to practice a little bit, right? Get some b-ball practice in pretty soon, anyway. Some of them. Maybe somebody will. I don't know. Oh, we got 2 deaths. Gordon has decided to kill some more. Great. Perfect. Awesome. And who's dead? Lutheran. Lutheran is dead. Killed by Patterson, most likely. Crap. What in the hell is going on in solitary? Sniper, please do something. Shoot him. Or not. You can just aim your gun, but don't shoot him. I guess that's what you're going to do. So, alright. We've lost one of the Supermax prisoners. This was the lieutenant. This was Gordon's lieutenant. Gordon's lieutenant has died. Yep. So now it's just Gordon and 2 red and Patterson. Great. Perfect. Gordon is also on lockdown. I'm going to have to forgive him on his punishments. Gonna have to. Notice how his punishment is not increasing because he's a federal witness. He's already made a deal with law enforcement and lawyers and stuff to get out for his testimony. So like apparently doing whatever he wants doesn't count anymore. I don't know. Either way, all the prisoners are going to be returned to their cells as soon as I start this execution process. So let's go ahead and do that now. We're going to go click on the prisoner. Let's get him. There he is right there. Let's start this. So all the witnesses are now going to be locked down. Okay, so let's get all that done. Initiate a prison-wide lockdown. Patterson needs to be processed. Great, we have another prisoner destroying things. Perfect. Let's go ahead and test the facility. Make sure it can handle the load. And it can. Good. Okay, let's go ahead and get the execution detail into there. That's his his religious, spiritual support and all that stuff. Let's also bring in the witnesses to the facility as well. So we'll bring the witnesses in. Let's come back over here. We have dead Supermax. And then he's going to go down a little bit. Patterson's just being a dick, so he has to be processed. Still, nobody has processed him. It's just silly. Gordon's injured, but not killed. He's also overheating. Apparently, it's really hot in his cell. That's all right. It's all right. It's a site-wide lockdown, so it is what it is. Apparently not in there because they're opening doors. So apparently not in Supermax, but whatever. All right, family members are here. All the witnesses are here. We've got. Let's see, what is this? This is the victim's family. Okay. This is the victim's family. Yep. So this is the family of the victims are coming to see him be executed. He's got his religious support there, the chief. Here's the warden. Yep. All that's going to happen. Are all the witnesses in? These guys are not in. What's going on with these guys? They're stuck? Are you kidding me? Oh, come on. I can't start the rest of the process until these guys get into the prison. What is this crap? Speed this up. Come on. Come on. This is bull. This is bull. Go out there and bump into them or something. Can you bump into them? Yeah, you bumped into them. Good. Now, come on. Come in. Come on. Go. Come on. What is this? This is stupid. Just bump into them so they move. Well, this is ridiculous. Come on. They're not going to move. They're going to be stuck there. And this is going to prevent me from doing anything. Okay, prison's reloaded. We don't have the music anymore, but prison's reloaded, and look, these guys can finally walk through here now. Okay, fair enough. Sometimes you just got to start and restop it. Wait, no, stop and restart it. Yeah, that's what I meant. You know what I mean. We don't have the music anymore, though. Now it's really eerie. Ooh, wow, very eerie. Okay, well, let's escort the prisoner to the facility. There we go. Surprisingly, it's actually less eerie with the eerie music in play. Less eerie that way. Oh, let's stop for a second. Yep, because the facility's no longer in lockdown, which is weird, but okay. So you are going to be... You know what? I think so far, Brown hasn't tried to kill you. You're already injured, though. I'll take that chance. Brown is not a very violent guy. but he doesn't seem interested in killing Gordon right now. Alright, only one person's supposed to die when I hit this, so. Okay, he's on the chair. Let's go ahead and do it. Yeah, let's dismiss the witnesses. Hopefully they can actually leave and not get stuck. How's Gordon doing? I actually can't go more than real-time speed. Like, 1-time speed is really all I get. Like, 2-time speed, I think, is what this is. Yeah. But it won't let me do 3 times. So, maximum 2-time speed is all I get. Anyway, so, here's the report. Yep, so guilty, nothing changed there. This is very small. I've noticed my interface has gotten very small. I'm wondering if there's something different with the UI scaling. I'm still in 4K, but this stuff used to be bigger. All these pop-up windows and stuff, they used to be bigger. I think it's because I had super sampling on. Now that I've turned super sampling off, I'm not sure how that works. Anyway, it is what it is. This was taken, that was carried out. Did what I needed to do. So, there we go. So, Gordon's here. Still not dead. That's good. And back to lockup. Rinse and repeat. Every day, man. Rinse and repeat. I'm just going to go ahead and do this kind of thing until he's close to release. So we don't have to deal with this as the whole episode. Alright, we're still protecting Gordon. We got him in permanent lockdown right now for his meal. And, just brought him food. And I think that's long enough, so we're going to take him off now. Yeah, see, he tries to get out, but then he's got to go right back in, so... Kind of separated him a little bit, but he's got food right there, so he can easily eat. I want to start getting some other stuff done here. I kind of closed this area in. I've kind of changed it a little bit since the last cut, but... I want to get these cells done, so what we're going to do with this is I'm going to demolish the wall, yeah, here. Actually, I kind of need to demolish this. We'll turn this back into a fence, I guess. I need to demolish the walls in front of the cells, so here, 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 and here, yeah. Then we're going to take the concrete walls, and we're just going to kind of do this. So they're a little bit bigger than they were before, right? Then the solitary doors to lock them in place. Now, the problem with this is that this fence is in the way, so I might need to figure out another solution for this. I don't know that solution yet. We'll come back to that one. This might be enough cells. Actually, what I could do... That's an interesting idea. Try this. Put it on the side. Okay? Then we'll take the wall and kind of do one of these numbers. That technically is the same size as everybody else's cell. It's a little bit bigger actually. He gets an extra square. Yeah, he's gonna get an extra bit of space here on this side. It doesn't make it any higher quality, but it does get an extra. He does get an extra square. So whoever has this cell will have a little bit extra. But they're gonna have to walk all the way around. Ooh, I don't like that at all, actually. I very much dislike this plan. Let's take this away. All right, I got it. Let's dismantle this door. Okay. Let's accelerate that. And then what I want to do is I want to put this. I'm going to put the door to the kitchen right there. Seal this back up. Then I can take this door, dismantle this. And we can go ahead and put this door there instead. And by doing that, we can then eliminate the need for all of this, right? So this wall can go like there, like it was going to do anyway. And then we'll just put the solitary door back like that. Okay. So that takes care of that problem. And these are all cells, so now all we need to do is I'm going to go ahead and turn these to open. And I'm going to remove the cell labeling from them temporarily, but nobody gets assigned to them. So let the workmen they'll let the workmen go in and out, which is good. And then we're just going to put the radiators just like this in every single one. And then we'll have to draw the pipes. So these pipes are just going to kind of go like that. All of that needs to be done. So get on that, workman. And that will be good. I will be very satisfied with that, I think. This doesn't look very good. I don't like the way that is. So I'm going to put one more brick there. Or one more piece of concrete right there. Cool. All right, so these cells are all set. Now what I want to do, we'll keep an eye on Gordon, but he's, you know, this is sleep time for them. They're in lockup anyway. They don't need to get up until, actually, I think it's 11. Yeah, eat time is coming up here pretty quick. Temporarily, I'm going to extend eat time to be 11:2, or sleep time. So eat time will be here. They'll have 1 hour sessions instead of 2, which will be fine with me. All right, so what else I want to do is I want to take a look and see whether or not this is actually going to work in terms of the cells, or do I need to adjust any more of them? So room quality, let's just kind of take a look really quick and see how many like 3s and 4s and stuff there actually is. There's a couple of 10s right here. Look at this. This row is full of really good guys, right? These guys are going to populate our really good suburbs here, right? They deserve a 10 because they've gone a long time without acting up, but they're in a 4. And then, ooh, there's a tunnel there. Well, that guy's a 0. Let's get the tunnel cleaned up. And you know what? Shakedown right now. Let's do that. Okay. That's going to disturb some people. That's okay. Let's go ahead and get him on lockdown. Ready, set, and go. Raise the danger. Raise the danger. Another half hour. Oh, I hit the space bar. I thought it was freezing up on me. Ah, come on. Good enough. Hopefully the danger drops down now and everyone's okay. Okay. So we'll go ahead and get on with the shakedown here. And let me see. Oh, you're gonna search all of these, really? You don't have to search these, they're going out, but okay. See, they're starting to take the trash too, right? If there's no exports to take, they'll take the trash. Obviously there's a lot of exports to take, but like, you know what I mean, there's a balance, right? They're taking some trash, some exports. Some trucks take a little bit of both, some trucks take all but one, and then the other one takes the other. It happens. Oh, Jesus. Gordon, why are you starting? This is what I don't understand. The AI scripting in this game is like, you're getting out. You're a federal witness. Why in the world would you try to escape? It makes no sense. Okay. Back to the cell with ye. I think there's actually a tunnel here. That was throw up. I thought those were flags. I think we're good then. Yeah. People acting up in protective custody as well. Federal witnesses acting up. Still all 9 are alive. Haven't killed any yet. Nobody's killed any yet. That's good. He's being punished again. I have to forgive him. And let's do that and that. All right. What else? My gosh, I haven't gotten to work at any. I haven't done any work on this. You know, I just haven't done any work on this. Let's go ahead and grab logistics, room quality. I want to take a look at this again. So we got 4 10s here. That's good. Anybody else deserving anything? Okay, if this guy's got a 4. There's a few 3s here. So there's some people that have a need for this stuff. 3 here, that's good. And it's really easy to get people 3s for cells because you just add a window to the cell and bam, it's a 3. So it's really simple. There's a 3 here. Not a whole lot of really high quality prisoners, to be honest. But you know what? I got a feeling that once we get the ones that are acting less, like once we get the ones that are not acting quite so bad, and they get moved over here, they'll kind of stay over here, right? They'll start to have a lot less interaction with bad prisoners. They'll start to have a lot less violent episodes. And the really cool part about this system is that there's no solitary over here, right? There's no solitary here. I don't need solitary over here. Because as soon as you act up, you no longer belong over here. So when you get taken to solitary all the way over here, or all the way over here, when you're done with your solitary, you're not coming back to your cell over here, right? You're going back into Gen Pop in here. So it's kind of like you go out and it's like, we're taking you downtown, right? The cops will come in and take you downtown. And that's where you go. You go downtown. And then you stay there because your new cell is there. So if you earn a place over here, you get to stay here. That's kind of how it's working. And we're going to have the best facilities of everything, right? Like this is going to be the best area in the prison, period. So I'm hoping that the people who end up moving over here end up being very little trouble. And the really cool part about the way I'm going to mess the system up, or like not really mess it up, I'm hoping it doesn't mess it up, I'm hoping it makes it better. But the really cool part about this is that it's going to kind of be the only way to truly segregate the prison in terms of violent and non-violent, right? Because there's no way to do, like everyone's going to be maximum security. There's only 4 normals left. Everyone is max. So when everyone is max, they're all jumbled together. So you might have people who are really violent maximum security prisoners who have no chance of getting out ever. You know, you have like the Duncan Creasers, like right next to, you know, the Joe Schmo that just came in off the bus, and he's only got 6 more years to serve. And what happens is they start getting in fights, they start recruiting in gangs and doing all these things, and that makes the ones that would not normally act up, it brings them into the fold and causes them to act up. So it makes them worse. So if you can segregate them, then what you end up with is the really violent, always acting up ones in a relatively secluded part of the prison, right, where the cells are worse. In this case, it's right here. There are going to be a lot of guards in here at all times. And I'm actually going to do another similar thing to this over here. This is going to end up being remade too. And then there'll be various cells throughout the prison, like around here, that are, you know, 3s and 4s and things like that. But once you get to 5, then you move over here. Because then you start getting to territory where you can have these cells, right? These 5s here, these 5s here, these 5s over here, these down here. If you upgrade, you stay another day or another 2 days, then you get 6s. That's like this cell here, or these little bigger ones here and here. Don't act up for a little while, now you get moved up to 7s, right? We got a couple of 7s here. I need to make some more. There's a 7 here, right? Then 8s, then 9s, and finally, you get the luxury rooms, the really amazing cells like this one, right? Or I think there's another really good cell. I think it's this one. Let me see. I can't tell because I didn't designate them as cells, but there's some really good cells down here, okay? And this is the really good part of town because these guys have their own yards, right? Their own yards. They got their own, got trees in there. It's a really nice little neighborhood kind of thing. I like it. Got their own little park areas, right, with little paths, footpaths and stuff. It's really nice. So hopefully what I'm hoping to do here is the end game, the end goal of this prison has always been to kind of create as close to what you could create as a town in Prison Architect, right? A city or town. And so the hope here, the kind of overall goal, is to get it to where you have those really, you have those really bad parts of the city where there's always crime, right? Because all the people who act up are kind of right close together. And I could put a whole bunch of guards in that area, focus the attention over there. And the people who act up will always be over there because that's where the cell qualities are, right? They can't get cell quality that is above their rating. So I can isolate the people who are always acting up. I can isolate them wherever I want in the prison. And I can pop a whole bunch of guards there. All right, so I could segregate them based on that. So you have these parts of town that are really bad. You know the parts, right? Around near you, every big city in the country has those parts where it's a little bit bad, right? Don't go over on those side of the tracks. And that's kind of what I'm trying to create here. Don't go over on that side of the street, right? Stay over here. stay down here. Don't go over on that side of the fence, right? Stay over here. And I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be cool. I think this is like the only way you could really properly do a town in Prison Architect, is to do it like I'm doing here. Separate houses, cells that go outside, and it's difficult. It's very hard. It's very expensive. I mean, Jesus, I spent so much money on this prison. I mean, there's a radiator in every damn prison, and every cell. It has its own radiator, right? Its own shower head. It's crazy, but it works. For the most part, it works. If you don't get a Gordon, right, that's acting up all the time, and even then, if you just isolate Gordon. Speaking of isolating Gordon, what's he doing? What are you doing down here? Not sure what he's doing, but okay. He must have been acting up or something. I don't know. But as long as you don't get like the Supermax's legendaries that are going all over the place, then you're fine. And even if you do get those, okay, I'm sorry, but no. Lockdown, please. Get in your cell. I don't want you near Brown. Brown's not the worst guy in the world, but I don't want you near him. So this is your eat time again. I gotta isolate you for another hour. The prison just goes nuts when Gordon is in shackles. Like they go so crazy. Close enough. Okay. So anyway, that's what I'm kind of going for, right? And it's not really a town simulator. It's not a city builder by any means, but it's kind of got that philosophy throughout the whole design process. I've always been thinking, how do I segregate people based on their behavior, not based on their security level within the game? And it's all built up to cell quality ratings, right? Trying to activate this. It's all built up to this. I wanted it active the whole time. I wanted to do it as I built the prison, but as soon as Gordon came in, I realized that I couldn't have it on. So I've been trying to figure out throughout the entire build process, right? Throughout this whole thing, the overriding, underlying, I guess hidden agenda behind the prison has always been, how do I get that back on? And that's my answer. Cell quality ratings, right? Is getting the good ones to come over in a place where it's really nice. Yeah, obviously, you could do that, and you don't have to do the town to do that. You could do that in any prison, but I wanted to do it a little bit more creative, I guess. And this is working out really well. I think it's going to work beautifully. If I can get enough 0s and 1s and 2s, right? If I can get enough, there's going to be a few 3s. I wanted to turn it on this episode just to see what would happen. Maybe like a trial run, if you will. Just to be like, okay, cool, let's see what happens and see how everyone shifts. Because as soon as I hit that switch, as soon as I hit this switch right here, all the prisoners will just get shuffled, right? Everyone will get shuffled. Most prisoners will get moved to a new cell. And where they end up might influence what's going to happen with them, right? Where they end up might influence their behavior. And I'm hoping that the ones with good behavior are no longer influenced by the ones with bad behavior. Because they're no longer with the people with bad behavior. They're right next to people who are like them. With people who have the same rating as them, right? This is actually done. I can pause this really quick. This workshop is done, so I can turn this on. Workshop. Great, now I can't find workshop. There it is. Turn this on. There we go. It's supposed to have wood floors. I was going to put wood floors in all of them, and I ran out of money. I was doing the export thing. I ran out of money. So let's put the wood floors in all of these. Give them the hardwood. There we go. There we go. So workmen will get on that. That's good. And then I need to have a deployment in there as well. So let's get a few guards in there during this time. Turn this into a max sec only. And let's leave that as an airlock. The only reason they're not allowed in here yet is because I just have chosen not to let them in. Really, I mean, this whole area is only being used by these 4 guys, right? This area is not a concern. This area is super safe. But I'm going to turn it on. And I was going to turn it on this episode, but for now, it's still airlocked. Next episode, 90. 90, man. 90 videos we've made of this series so far. 90. Just super awesome. Like, I just didn't think I'd get that far. Visitation. Cool. Oh, who's visiting? Gordon's father, is having a stern scolding. You're going to have a good visit with your dad. Gordon's father. What do you think they're talking about right there? What do you think they're talking about, guys? Dad, I made a deal with the devil. Who do you think the devil is? I was going to make some sort of political joke, but I'm just not going to do it. I've already got in trouble once for that. People are so sensitive. People are so crazy, man. Like on the internet. You make a simple like thumbnail and people just blow up. Like, come on, grow up, seriously. Okay, so, yep, this is good. I'm liking this, and I wanted to turn on this episode, but I'm going to want to get Gordon. Unfortunately, Gordon is going to leave. I wanted to turn this prison over to you guys on the Steam Workshop with Gordon still in it, because I really wanted to hear, like, I wanted you guys to reply back to me and hear how you dealt with Gordon, right? And so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do two things. I'm actually going to take, and I'm going to upload this prison with one of the save files, probably this one right here. It's the latest one I have that Gordon is still not a federal witness. I'm probably going to upload this prison file. We'll do Prison Town. There'll be two versions of Prison Town on the Steam Workshop, okay? There'll be the version that is incomplete, right, where we're starting this. This is started, and it's up to you to finish it however you want, right? But that version will be with Gordon as not a federal witness. And then you can see how you can do it, right? See how you can play around with it. Turn staff needs on. See if you can get it to work, right? Get a mailroom and see if you can get it to work, right? You're gonna need them. You're gonna need the mods that I have installed in order to do that. But like, just see if you can get it to work, and finish the town how you would do it, right? Make it your own. It'd be really fun. And then you have Gordon to deal with, right? And then the other version will be the completed prison, right? So there'll be a work in progress with Gordon. I'll call it Gordon Town or something, right? We'll figure out a name. You can figure out a name, but it'll be Prison Town with Scott Gordon and without Scott Gordon, and the one without him will be the finished product that we have at episode 100, because this prison is going to be done at episode 100. There's only 10 episodes left, and then there's an escape, where we're going to do an escape from the prison too. So after the prison's done, we finalize it, everything's fine. Then we'll have an escape mode, and I'll see about trying to escape from it, okay? I'm pretty sure I know how I'm going to do it, because I know where the security loophole is. I haven't left it there on purpose. It's just nobody's used it. I had two security loopholes, and I had to cover one of them up because Gordon, right? Because if I ended up getting in Supermax, I would like to see what happens, right? This actually doesn't have any security loopholes that I know of. So I'd actually see what I can do, how I would get out if I was in Supermax. I would love to do that. But I have no idea how to get assigned to Supermax. I guess kill enough guards. I don't know. I don't know how escape mode works, but anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and just skip ahead to when Gordon is about to get out from this. I'm gonna keep him segregated, right? Keep him safe, and I would say keep Patterson safe. But I mean, he's doing enough damage to the guards and stuff to where good luck doing that. I mean, he's in permanent lockdown anyway. There's nothing I can do about it. I got him in permanent lockdown already. And he just keeps acting up. Like, he's doing it again. Like, he just keeps doing it. Patterson is ridiculous. Patterson is worse than Gordon. By far worse than Gordon. But the good news with Patterson is that I can put him in lockdown, I can punish him, I can do all that stuff without any consequence elsewhere. Gordon is different that way. There's consequences everywhere to punishing him, which is why I haven't been able to do it. So anyway, let's just zoom ahead until we get this federal witness thing done. Still 9 safe, 30 more hours. And then the episode will be done. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh god, these guys are just acting out like crazy. They're killing guards left and right. Like, what in the hell are you people doing? Gordon gets out of here in 13 hours. Now let's go ahead and get rid of that. He'll come out briefly and then go right back in because it's lockdown now. Hopefully he'll get his money. Hopefully he'll get his food brought to him. Hopefully. I mean, I think he did, but if he didn't, then whatever. Guards are... It's only a safety need. It's not a big deal. We just got another intake. I've been steadily intaking every day for quite a while. We have 10... I got 10 maximum security every day. Or 10 prisoners every day. If there's a death row inmate, then there's only 9 that are imported. But we're getting up there again. It's been a bit. It's been quite a bit of releases, but we're getting there. So let's see the prisoner bus. Oh, come on. Guy, seriously, man. 13 hours. You can't just, like... Okay. Come on. Deal with him, please. All of you. This whole area, just deal with him, please. It's not like you're all, surrounding him or anything. All right. 13 hours. Let's see who we got on the bus. Doesn't look like a whole lot. One green. And the green one happens to be the death row guy. Okay, cool. Warren Ellison, 34. Sentenced to 105 years. Multiple crimes, including murder, aggravated assault, and armed robbery. Okay. 32% chance of clemency. That's our new death row guy. And, yeah. There you go. So I've been bringing in 10 per day. Just kind of nice and slow, steady pace, bringing them in. And we've got dead guard down here. Patterson, again being an idiot. Oh, look, we can't open this door because Patterson ruined the stupid door servo again. Let's get that stuff taken care of, guys. Come on. Yep. More acting out. What's going on? Oh, Gordon's being punished, right. Let's get that taken care of. So difficult to do this. Like having to deal with Gordon is such a pain in the ass. I'm really, 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 really looking forward to him getting out of here. Like, I just want him gone. I don't even care that it's, like, not justice. Like, there's no justice in it. And I don't even really care about that. I just want him gone. I just want him to be out of my hair. Let somebody else deal with him, right? It's not my concern after he's out of here, he's not my concern. And since it's legal now, it's the law. I have to follow the law and all that stuff, I guess. But it is what it is. I've expanded while I've been waiting. I've expanded down here. So I've got these little different facilities here. There's going to be like a laundry here. And I think this is the laundry, actually. This needs to have a foundation on it, actually. Brick. Right there. Thank you. And what else? Oh, this giant thing, right? This is the school, right? The big school with the classrooms and the gymnasium and things, right? It's all going to be in there. I might even put a little weight room in there, right? Like there's, the gym, schools, right? They have a gym, the basketball courts, and then there's like always a weight room and all the football players work out there and stuff. I'll be doing that. Oh, a football field. Oh, I have to add another mod for that though. I'm trying to keep it mod light, all right? I wanted mods. I'm trying to keep it mod light. Speaking of mods, in order to load this prison when it comes to the workshop, you're gonna need to have the same mods I have, right? So you're gonna need to have these, all right? Road sensors, real-time basketball, window fix, which has been updated, I guess. Office chair, metal detector fix, arcade silencer, no stump for trees, and clearer needs icons. If you have all of those in, you can add more if you want, but you have to have these, okay? And then this prison will load. And I think, I'm not so sure, but I think maybe one of these mods is the reason why my mailrooms don't work. I think. I don't know that. I can't verify that. I have no way to test that. Because if I don't have a mod installed, then the prison just kind of like goes weird when it tries to load. So I don't know, but I'm hoping that's the case. Because I'd like to believe that the mailroom would work for anyone else, but I think the mods are causing it. Anyway, so Gordon's getting out 7 hours. Oh, he's being brought back to his cell. Oh, new cell. He brought to this cell now. Where are you going? Eat time? It is eat time. God, it's getting close. You know what? It's only 20 minutes. It'll probably be fine. With Brown in there, it'll probably be fine. Let's see. Make sure there's no funny business. It's gonna eat really quick. Satisfy that food need, yep. And back to your cell. Back to your cell. Yep. Okay. Dwindling down in time now. Gordon doesn't have any more free time, any more meals, any more anything. Anything left. His entire regime that's left in this prison is sleep time. So, yeah. Good memories, man. Not so much. It's been fun. It took taken 88 episodes to get rid of this guy. Now, I don't remember what episode he actually joined in, but it was one of the earlier ones. I would say it's before 30, I think. I don't remember what episode we brought him in, but, you know, it's, leave me a comment down below, right? Leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think of Scott Gordon, whether or not you've had fun watching him, and what you think his first act is of freedom when he gets out, right? And you know, if he was to go, let's have this be the comments, right? In the comments, right? I want you to leave. When he goes into witness protection, what do you think his name will be when he goes into witness protection? Let's also ask that too. Let's just have the entire Scott Gordon conversation in the comments, all right? Just everyone talk about Gordon in the comments, okay? And let's see what you guys think of him, because this prison, I think, has been much more enjoyable as a series. Look at this. This prison has been much more enjoyable as a series with Gordon in it. It's just been so much fun to try and figure out how the hell to deal with somebody like this, right? Who's killed over 400 people in this prison. It's pretty nuts. See, he's technically released right now, but nobody's coming to get him. Nobody cares. It says he's released. Is he gonna get out? Is he ever gonna get up? See, Patterson's getting searched. Patterson's released, though. See, he's getting out. He's like, I'm out of here. Goodbye. I get to get out of here now. Gordon, he's like, you know, I don't know if I'm ready to leave. You say I'm released, but I kind of like it here, all right? I got my sofa now. I kind of like it here. To go out in the real world, have to get a job, right? Deal with my wife every day? I mean, she just came by. Right before it was announced I was a federal witness, right? She came by probably to tell him about it, you know. Tell him, hey, by the way, you know, this is happening, you're a witness now. And then I was informed afterwards, you know. And he's just like, oh man, I have to deal with that woman every day now. Maybe, maybe not. Witness protection, you know. Witness protection. He's not actually getting up. Patterson's left. He's gone. He's out of here. Goodbye. Gordon, he's just like, nah. Let's see if I can prompt it. See if I can force him up. I'm gonna search him. Search his cell. There we go. He's awake now. Here he goes. Moving really slow. Gets searched. There he goes. There he goes. Scott Gordon is released. Look at him walk. Look at him walking out of here. Where is the justice in this world, huh? Where is... Why can't I click follow? How do I get it to where I can follow him? I don't think I can. Because this thing pops up automatically now. How do I... Do I control click him? Alt click him? What? Okay, fine. Guess I'll just, you know, whatever. We'll just follow him with a camera then. I could do it to this guard all day. I can follow the guard, but I can't get this menu to pop up for Gordon, but okay. Maybe I click on his face. Ah, there we go. Click on his face. Oh, but I have to keep his rap sheet up. Well, that's okay. We'll keep his rap sheet up. So that's gonna do it, guys. That's the end of this episode right here. We're watching Scott Gordon walk through exports and get out of here. That's the end of the episode. Let's talk about Gordon in the comments. Like the video if you like it. Give me a big thumbs up. Let me know you like the series. We got a little bit more left to go on the suburbs, and then we're done. No, maybe there'll be a season 2. I don't know. I have to come up with a new idea, but we are done with Prison Architect. After I'm done with the architect part of our prison town at episode 100, and then we start the escape. That'll be fun. That's gonna do it, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.